Hey folks, we are here to talk about the boogeyman of the dating world, the frightening, notorious idea of rejection. Now, rejection is something that we are all very, very uncomfortable with because we are pack animals, and centuries and centuries ago, when we were hunter-gatherers, being rejected meant starvation, being left out in the wilderness with wild animals. Rejection has followed us throughout our entire lineage as humans, and it has terrified the masses. But y'all are taking some big steps, getting off these dating apps and approaching people in public and making authentic connections. And rejection is going to be there. So I really want to equip you with a different perspective on rejection. I think rejection is a force that can catapult you into your future social state. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why rejection is actually beneficial. The first reason is courage. My God, to be able to go up and talk to somebody and then face rejection head on. I mean, how many people do that in this world? You are part of a very, very small percentage of people that actually go through with that. And as soon as you get yourself out of the mud, thinking all sorts of negative stuff about yourself, think about what it took for you to get up there. Think about, what if your friend did that? Wouldn't you be completely amazed? Yes, you would be, because it takes so much guts to go and approach somebody. The courage is astounding, and then you get to own that afterwards. That's yours. You get to be courageous. It's a really phenomenal feeling. The second benefit is reflection. So we rarely analyze or study ourselves in the wild making these approaches. And we rarely ever put ourselves in this sort of dangerous place of actually being rejected. So now that we're doing that, we get to look back and we get to go through these interactions. I mean, I recommend doing something in a journal or having a friend nearby that you can talk about that interaction in total. And what's interesting that when you get to reflect on these rejections is that you realize that it's not necessarily something that's wrong with you. You start to understand this wider picture of human interaction, and you start to realize that the people that are rejecting you are the people that don't really belong in your life to begin with. And that leads us to the third benefit, which is filtering. I mean, the universe is actually stepping in for you every time you go and approach and saying, I'm going to save you the trouble of dealing with this person because this person is trouble, and not meant for you, not the right stats, not the right ideal type of person. I'm going to move this person out of the way for you really quick so you can move on to the other one. And that's so powerful to know that the universe is that active in filtering out the people that don't belong in your life. So those 3 benefits, I want you all to really think about them, because it is so easy to go down the rabbit hole of fear, of worst case scenarios, getting slapped in the face. That stuff just doesn't happen unless you're a big dick. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So get rejected. Understand what that feels like. It doesn't feel like what you think it's going to feel. I can guarantee you that. It might hurt, it might be some pain, but it's not the level that you're making it out in your head. And that's really, really important, guys. I want y'all to really think about that and do yourself a favor. Understand what that feels, what rejection feels like. Go out there, invite it in. Say, go ahead and reject me, I don't care. You know, that's a really powerful way of looking at the world when you think about it. So I hope that these different benefits that I mentioned around rejection were really helpful. I think they have a lot of usefulness, and I think that it can really help you when you're going out there dating authentically. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd also love to hear if there's anyone out there who had some some positive reactions to being rejected. Maybe the reaction was that you realized what kind of person you're really interested in, or maybe it was you were rejected by somebody who you found out later was a total loony. I mean, who knows? I just love to hear how you all think about rejection. If there's any barriers or walls that you all are facing, let's have a discussion about it. I love you guys. Later.